What's up, Internet? We are here once again with 401 Real Game by CoolBoy, where last week we looked at a bunch of garbage, and seeing as we're not even at 300 yet, I don't think that's going to stop before the end. In fact, I know quite well it's not. But now we get to look at Kabuki, which I'm really hoping, and I'm pretty much certain, because I've seen the screen before, this is a game I've reviewed, this is Kabuki Quantum Fighter. This game is awesome. This is one of those games that I think is really obscure and really awesome, not unlike Vice Project Doom or like Worm or... Oh, there's a few of them. The Power Blade games. This feels kind of a little bit like Ninja Gaiden, although I would argue it's faster paced. He plays this rockin' headbanger right here, who's a Kabuki because reasons. If I recall, there's actually like a tie-in in the Japanese version between this and like an old film. Whereas in the English version, you play some American guy whose ancestor just happened to be a Kabuki actor because reasons. But you've basically downloaded yourself into a computer and you're trying to stop Skynet from destroying the world. Sorta. As a Kabuki because reasons. Now you do have ranged attacks and your rocking headbanging attacks, plus new abilities every time you kill a boss. However, you typically don't want to use your special on anything but the bosses, because it takes ammo, and that ammo is limited, and special attacks wreck bosses. But things look vaguely Geiger-y as well, which is pretty cool. There we go. Ah! Well, I did that wrong. Now this is interesting, this game in particular, because it's one of the few NES games I've ever seen boxed. Like, because they came back in a time where, you know, you got your box, and you might have been lucky if you kept the manual for, like, tips or something, but typically, you know, you just threw it away because it was just useless wrapping. Whereas nowadays, it's worth a lot of money to have an NES game in box. And, I got my copy boxed, which is, like, the only NES game I've ever seen boxed. It was kind of cool. It's also one of the few, like, NES games I own proper that isn't on a multi-cart. Although I'm trying to increase that a little bit. Although NES games are getting really expensive. Even the ones that aren't really all that good. It's a face that explodes and then shoots stuff out of its sunglasses. Those gears up there, I believe, will do damage to you if you jump into them, so don't do that. I'm way out of practice with my Kabuki Quantum Fighter, but it's awesome. If you like Ninja Gaiden, this game is kind of a must-play. Because it definitely feels like a knockoff, but it's still incredibly fun. Or maybe even like a little bit of like Castlevania in there. A little bit. Not quite the same, but it's kind of vaguely similar, although it's a little bit faster paced. Now if we die, we end up like spawning on the boss, so it's okay. Also, some of the levels are just really short and vertical deep, so they're not all horizontal, jumpy affairs. Some of them are vertical, and some of them have you actually, like, descending, which is interesting. Bullet spam! Uh-oh. Tower of headbanging. Yeah! Since we beat the first level, we get a new ability. Which will probably be useful in the next boss. But now we get some plot nonsense, which you can skip, which is awesome. Also, that's a cool sprite right there. Round 2. See? Now I got a bigger shot. And the music in this game is pretty incredible. Like, again, I'm playing this on the Retron 3, so you're not going to be able to hear awesome music so much, but It's pretty cool. This level's got some great sounds. But you really should just listen to the soundtrack to this game because it's really good. It's tense is what it is. And the background is moving and like living. Very kind of Geigery. Whoa! Ooh. Whoop, whoop. Of course, there's a tried and true method, which is just avoid everything. Which usually works out well. But this is definitely one of the more cool, obscure Famicom and NES games, I think. I don't know too many people who know about this game. Mouth. Ah, Mouth, you've defeated me. Alright, well, we don't need to climb up there. Oh, we might need to climb up there. Uh-oh. There we go. It feels like there's more like creative movement than in Ninja Gaiden. Although it's just as wildly unforgiving. Climb over that. I believe that top piece of that would actually have hurt you. We beat that level. I'm surprised I've gotten this far. And it'll refill your health and chips for the boss fight. But it's not the boss yet. Because now we have vertical scrolling downwards, descending into the pit of the beast. Unfortunately, the scrolling isn't all that great, so it's a little hard to see what you're landing in, which can sometimes be traps, but, you know, you'll learn to pick up on that sort of stuff. Whoa. Some kind of weird tiger thing with a sword. Go away! Oh, I missed the one-up. Ha! Oh crap, we're out of time. Run, 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 run. We did not have a lot of time left over. Ranged attack spams. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I forgot. This guy does that. He Gemini Mans it. Oh. No, we won't continue. Go play Kabuki Quantum Fighter, it's awesome. Alright, next we have number, what is it, 287, I believe? 287, yeah, that sounds about right. Warehouse Boy. In Russian, no less. I believe that's Russian anyway. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yep. There we go. You only have to confirm 1,000,001 times. Okay, so it's Sukabon. Because people really wanted to play more Sukabon. Not me. I don't really care for Sukabon. I don't like puzzle games all that much. But there's no music, and also there's an annoying clicking sound for every step you take, because that won't drive you up the wall. That was weird. There's sound when you do that, I guess. It sounds like there's like a dragonfly stuck in my headphones or something listening to this. Now, if I recall, this was like actually like level 3 or 4 of Sukabon, so they don't start you out on level 1 either, which is a little peculiar. I think level 1 was a little easier than this. I'm curious about something. Huh. I thought it would have actually continued playing the song if you put it on a new spot, but I guess not. But, yeah, this is clearly the most obnoxious sound ever in your ear right now. Well, the most obnoxious sound next to my voice, clearly. Okay. Let's push that down there. And push this over here. Because for the sake of puzzles, we have to design things to be a little bit more obnoxious than they should be. Because that's just good puzzle design right there. Alright, and now we push this down all the way to here. And then this way. And there, we beat the game forever. Okay, this is giving me a headache. Okay. Okay. I don't know why I need to agree a bunch of times. I'm not doing this because I'm already stuck on that. But that's annoying, Sukabon. I'm scared, see. I know what's coming up, and we may have already dipped our toes in it. I guess we'll... Well, let's take a look. Yeah, it's looking like it a little bit. Alright, next is Badminton. Ah, Super Dynamics Badminton. We haven't gotten there yet. Now, if I recall, this was originally a FDS game. I think it was, and then they brought it to English as just an NES cart. So they took out most of like the sound effects and stuff. But if you like badminton and you want to play it on your NES, this is it. What? You cheated. I'm just gonna spike it. I had that one. What is this nonsense? Sport ball. You've bested me yet again. Ah. Okay, that one was all me. Sure, I'll accept that being my failure. What? Okay, I hit that one. I'm mostly just annoyed at how short this song is and that it loops. And that this game cheats. How's he getting, like, different attacks, different, Okay, I should have had that one. I don't know why I didn't. But I'm not sure, like, how he's getting different types of swings in. Because, like, sometimes his go really, really fast, and then... Really? That took... Yeah, 'cause swapping sides is really gonna help. I think I will accept my defeat gracefully, thank you, by being a sore loser and leaving. Alright, so that was sports. But Kabuki Quantum Fighter, that was kind of the great equalizer, I think. So next is Baku Suka Wars. I have no idea what this is. I think I played this once. It feels like a really old computer game. I don't know. Okay. Huh? Okay, it was worth it just for this purple monstrosity thing right here. I don't understand what just happened. But the game was certainly excited about me losing. Okay, so... Okay, so... We've got hero, what looks like some kind of running guy, and a knight. I can't move in this menu. So it's clear I have to do something. But what? Because pressing B just cycles through. Select and start don't seem to do anything. Up, down, nope. Okay, so to answer your question as to what this is, I don't know, and it doesn't seem to want to do a thing. Unless this is one of those weird games that requires like a second controller to have all the buttons necessary to properly play it. I think I'm not allowed to touch these guys, as evidenced by the fact that I got murdered last time I touched one of these guys. What? Okay. So somehow I survived that time. I don't know why. Huh. Interesting. I think. No, okay. I thought maybe like if you swapped... Okay, so I'm back in the menu. I genuinely do not understand this. Okay, so I get into a fight, and my number goes down by 2. Okay. So, I can win fights, but I lose health. They have some kind of force field. Okay. I don't know what this game is. I don't know how I lost so fast, but I seem to be doing better now. Maybe they got like a super critical hit on me or something? This game is just, interesting is a good word for it. Like, this feels like a game I might really like if I could understand what it is. But I genuinely don't know what this is. But on the bright side, we've almost broken 400 meters. Hooray! I'm not sure what happens if we hit 500. I guess we'll see. Up. Don't step on the spikes. It's a bad idea. What? Run! Oh, this is bullshit. Okay, so when you cross their line of vision, they unleash those things. That feels like almost a puzzle thing from like Lolo. Unfortunately, there's not really enough room to maneuver around that. I can move here, and that kind of worked. But then I have to go here, and now I'm basically destined to run into this guy. What is this? Up. Keep running. It's the only way you'll ever defeat whatever it is that you're trying to defeat, guy who's running. Okay, these look like spikes, so I really don't want to walk on these, I assume. Alright, well, we've almost hit the halfway mark. But truly, we must understand what this is. But we lost. But it looked like we had plenty of health? Whatever that number was. I have no idea what that game is. That was strange. Interesting, and it's a game I'd like to know more about, but good might be a stretch. Alright, and finally, Fruit Pig. Oh god, it's a nice code game. This kind of reminds me of the... what was it? Bumper Crop Bump from Kirby Crystal Shards? Like the special minigame thing. I loved that so much. The minigames Kirby 64 had were so good. Kind of appreciate that the pig dances. And then if you don't do anything, he just sits around. But yeah, this is, I'm pretty sure, a nice code game. Which is not inspiring confidence that this will actually be enjoyable. And I mean, this is it. You just walk and collect fruit. Hooray. But to what end? But this will not be the end of the nice code games yet, I fear. And know for a fact. We caught things. Hooray. Lose? What? The music changed. And I'm not doing that. My character just decided to start moving on his own. I'm genuinely curious how many other songs this game has, but this sounds a lot more out of key than the last one. I guess you need to collect X number of specific fruits. Fortunately, I'm too slow to get anywhere. You might as well just park yourself in one chunk of the world and just move slightly when something comes your way, really. There, I have 11 of everything. Is that not enough? Every song that plays sounds slightly less out of key than the rest, but it's really not enjoyable. But that was the rest of the 280s. And would I recommend it based on these past 5 games? That's really tough for me because, honestly, Kabuki Quantum Fighter is awesome. But no, I gotta go with the majority. These 4 games are bad. This one, Boka Suka Wars, kind of interesting, but not really good, and it was just confusing. Warehouse Boys, just Sukaban, and I don't care much for that. Badminton seemed to cheat, and Fruit Pig was a nice code game that says about all you need to say about it. But I do have to implore you to play Kabuki Quantum Fighters because goddamn, that game is good. And go check out my review of it that I did way, way long ago, back on like all my really old equipment, because that was really cool. Anyway, join me next time where we look at Common. I can only assume what that is. But I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, subscribe to the show to see more. And if you want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to try and keep this show supplied with games and multi-cards. Plus, you get yourself on the Discord where we can talk about awesome things, like how cool Kabuki Quantum Fighter is, because let's just be honest, It's kind of the coolest. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.